I am Nadine Vossler, and on today's ChalkPaint how-to video, we are going to explain how to treat something that can happen while you paint, and that is called furniture bleed. Now, this doesn't always happen. It is something that is quite common when painting furniture, especially if your furniture item is quite old and it has been oiled for many years. Within Tjhoko's range, there is an easy way of treating furniture bleed. Firstly, let me explain. What we recommend with Tjhoko is actually not to sand varnished items. Something that's very important when painting previously varnished surfaces is to ensure that the surface you are painting on has not been varnished within the past 6 months. Secondly, we recommend not to sand varnish, because the moment you start sanding, you unleash the trapped oil that is seeped deep inside your wooden surface, and this is also when bleeding occurs. So what we recommend is to follow the standard cleaning steps. Clean your varnish surface properly with lacquer thinners. Do this thoroughly, because what the thinners does, it etches the surface, it removes any oil on the surface, and it helps for Tjhoko to grip onto your surface. If you start painting and you see the yellow blotches appearing on your surface, calm down. There's an easy, cost-effective way of treating this. After you have applied your first coat and you see those yellow stains coming through, like on the surface I have over here, do the following. Wait 4 hours for your first coat of paint to cure properly. Next, you'll be using ChalkPaint's clear glaze in its undiluted form. So my first step will be, once my paint has dried and cured for 4 hours, I will take a clean paintbrush, dip it in my undiluted clear glaze, and paint it onto my surface. What the glaze does, it gives a barrier between the bleed problem and your next coat of paint. Very important next step is to allow for your surface to dry for at least 24 hours. Coastal areas, even 48 hours might be required. You will see the glaze dries quickly, but there's still a curing process happening. Over here, I have a surface that has already been glazed, 3 coats, half an hour apart. I have waited at least 24 hours, and now what I'm going to do next, I'm just going to continue with my paint color that I've used in the beginning and just paint on top. You will also notice that bleeding is more visible on lighter colors than darker colors, and as you can see, my bleed gets covered with my paint. In most instances, a second coat will be required, and if you need any advice on how to paint on various surfaces, please watch the surface video where we share that advice, tips and tricks. And my bleed problem has been treated as easy as that. If you need more advice or help, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn on your notifications, and I'm there to assist in the process.